Hello everyone, welcome back to a lovely Monday morning board meeting with Teebs, Joan and myself, Luke, and the diggers outside, which is really annoying, so sorry about that. Might ruin the whole track, might just sound like distant drum and bass, I don't know at this point, but we'll see. So, where did we surf? What a beautiful weekend first. Pretty mental, weren't it? That's
scorching.
Yeah. I felt sorry for anyone who went on holiday. And they could be like, yeah, I had a lovely time in Turkey. But like, you wasted your money because...
That's the longest on Saturday I think I've surfed non-wetsuit and at no point felt cold.
You couldn't wear a wetsuit, I don't think.
Nah.
It was a double threat. The water temp went up to, you said we clocked 20.
20 now?
20, yeah.
Is that all it is?
Yeah,
that's quite high.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just felt...
Last year we never got to 20.
Really?
No, not at all. This year we've hit
and it's
early June.
Yeah.
I'd guess it, yeah. So the beach we live at, Porth, if the tide is in the evening, the bay is really, really shallow and it comes through the estuary mouth and just heats up all day and then you get to high tide. No way. Like, I swam the whole way across it, the whole way back. It was definitely more than 20.
It probably would have been. I mean, yeah, like even bits you can feel the water's like really, really warm.
Yeah.
But like kind of.
I don't know how they get their data as well.
Yeah, where are they sticking a thermometer in?
Exactly.
I guess it's guesstimation, isn't it? I'll have some like algorithm that says, oh, the water temperature.
It's 20.
Well, it must be off the buoys, no?
Actually, I was just thinking, 20. Would it feel hot?
No, doesn't start feeling warm until like mid to high 20s.
Anyway, we all agree that Saturday you were in boardies all day.
Well, I wasn't in boardies, and I managed to remove quite a lot of leg with board wax.
What?
Leg hair.
Oh yeah. Oh, my chest is in pieces.
Yeah, it's a bit like we don't have air conditioning units, so all of London falls apart when it gets hot. Like none of that. Well, I'm not set up for non-wetsuit surfing.
No, none of us are.
So it's like literally don't have proper board shorts. Don't have like kind of.
You don't have board shorts?
I don't.
Ah, well I do, because I have a new sponsor. Shout out Travis Matthews, who gave me a load of epic gear. This is why, if you lot ever see me in these hats, the Big M, and all my boardies at Fishtrue, I've got like 4 pairs they give me. They're so nice.
Share the love.
I will. I'll give you a set of boardies. So there's no.
Send me an hour and a shower picking wax out of my short curlies.
They might be a bit baggy in the groin department.
You switch every time.
You've used that joke too, mate.
I'm a dad. Part of being a dad, a huge part of being a dad, I'll tell you right now.
What, is big dick jokes?
Is telling very obvious in the now jokes. I only have a small bag of them, you know?
That's close to the truth, isn't
it? But so when I get the opportunity, you know, like that's what she said. Yeah. 8 to 10 times a day. My missus hates me.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Hey! You're gonna make a great dad. Oh, I love it. Yeah. So.
What were you on? What were you surfing?
I surfed. Oh, I did surf my 6.6 BP round.
Did you?
As a 2+1, yeah, but mainly just in and out on foamies.
Yeah.
Just from like whatever the kids were surfing. Like even Jackson as well. He could have surfed his shortboards, but he was on foamies, like Style Master. Yeah, I love watching him surf a foamy. To be fair, it's really, really cool. He's got this sort of drop knee, just kind of.
You see, we still become hipster, don't you? He's kind of like.
Oh mate, if he's not careful,
hanging fine.
I'll beat that out of him, obviously. But no, because then he surfed a shortboard yesterday. Getting all my days confused. It just feels like one long day, doesn't it? That weekend. Yeah, yesterday we surfed at Watergate Corner.
A bit more punch yesterday, wasn't it?
It was fun. Yeah, it was actually fun waves, and he did a sick air, really cool air. Like pumped along, hit the section, kind of tweaked it, landed like just one sort of slap of the water lay back, and then got up. Nice. And his mum saw. She was like, "Oh, I didn't know Jackson could do airs." Like, what are you on about? He's a real bad man. Yeah, so that's cool. So he's a bit of everything. But yeah, foamies. What are you lot? You probably surfed Chili Jam.
No, I was actually on longboards for Saturday.
Discuss this. He was coming out. This is his coming out podcast.
And I tried an Alea, like a proper old school Are they called Elias?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like ultra hipster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried, just had a go with my mates, and it was actually so fun.
Ah, yeah. Next thing you have a ponytail,
Yeah, I
open
reckon.
shirt. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, like, so the chat started this morning because I was surfing my 7-7 evening start, which is the longest, trickiest board I have. And do you know what? It was fine. It was, especially yesterday when it was a little bit more push, I had some really lovely waves on it. When it was so small, it started to bog a little bit just because it just couldn't get the speed going on it. And I have to say, like, the guys on the longboards just looked like they were having the most fun. And I was like, shit, like...
Mate, for fair longboards, which is horrible to longboarders, but the reality is they're all doing the same job. You just standing up, taking off on anything.
There were some guys that are like who properly knew how to surf longboards, like surf Little Brain. It was lush watching them just like literally just nose riding, moving it around, like even on the smallest waves. I was like, yeah, they're making that look pretty sick.
But the boys just allow this. You know, I'm in a funny mood. I don't know why, but it's one of my favourite things is taking the piss out of longboarders. Because, so the kids, I was watching the kids on Foamies, Jensen and Jackson. And Jensen took off fins first, let the board come round, then just like flick it into, just like a shove it, and then land. And then Jackson was like going up to the nose, doing like longboard nose rides, but then like, doing a little 360 and then walking back. And like flicking it off the back of the wave, and like they're doing all of this stuff, but it's completely just the fun element of surfing. Yeah. Whereas like if you do all of that stuff on a longboard, everyone goes, oh wow, man. Yeah. Sorry, it's still skillful, but it just makes you laugh. I don't know why. That's just my, you know, stupid opinion. But kids on Foamies and adults on Foamies, you're taking the novelty of those little tiny waves and just having loads of fun. You
are preaching to them like foamy converted.
And like, do longboarders not just take it a tiny bit too far?
It was
as in like, are you not having fun? You look really serious.
Yeah, but if I take a longboard out, it's the same as if I take a foamy. For me.
This is what I'm saying. Same for me.
Yeah.
But it was more the kind of like, I wasn't saying they were taking it seriously, it was more the way they were able to nose ride it, and you could see just how much of the board was in the wave and what they were picking up. Like, you can't do that on a foamy.
No, and board design on a longboard helps you do longboarding.
Exactly.
For sure. But I don't know. I mean, I did like one nose ride once. And it was like, I can't remember how I even got there, probably just shuffled back.
Crude.
I did a 5 and then shuffled back, and then just as it was closing out, I managed to get enough on the tail just to go straight. And like Ben was surfing as well, and I was like,
check this out.
Yeah, just watch me. And
European champ.
He would have probably looked at that going, that's the shittest nose ride I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, that's the only nose ride you're ever going to see from me.
Literally the only nose ride you've ever done.
Yeah, I've got there a few times, but I've never like
still on it.
Got there, hang 11.
11. That's what happens with your mum.
Hang 11.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh.
It's a dad joke.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, you can't get the balls over there as well.
I
hang 13.
No, I talk about the whole unit as one cohesive unit. It's a team. I feel like I was in one of their booths today. Right, look, we all surf foamies and longboards and had a blast.
Long mid-level, so it was awesome.
Yeah. Anyone get burnt?
No.
I like how subconsciously we all wore like light colour t-shirts to show off the bit of colour. I did get burnt.
I got. Ooh,
a bit of pink, yeah.
That's a good burn though.
Yeah, but like
that'll lock in.
Yeah, I hope exactly what Lottie was like. That's gonna peel.
It'll brown off, peel, and go light shade of brown. But then you're good to go.
Yeah,
similar colour to your hat.
What, my Travis Matthews hat? Shout out Travis Matthews. A golf lifestyle brand that cares about surfing. Does anyone want to see any golf content? Because I'm rubbish at that as well.
Got a big swing though.
Huge. Yeah. I could do golf jokes. So we all surf the locals that we can't mention. Did you buy anything? Have you bought any? No.
I didn't buy anything. There's a couple I'm kind of looking at. Sometimes you just got if there's one you're looking at, you think, is somebody going to take by the bullet on that, or should I just hold it? It's just knowing when to push it.
It's like 60 quid.
Things I know when somebody posts the board and they put a price on, I'm like, oh mate, it's almost like if they go too high straight away, whatever the algorithm does, if you don't get the sell within the first week or two, it just starts falling off a cliff basically. And I think they do allow you to renew it. So sometimes you get like a £500 board, they start, and next thing you know, 2-3 months down the line, it's going for 200, 250 quid just because it loses the traffic and what have you.
Boards lose a lot of value as soon as you put wax.
I'd say
on
they're
them.
worse than cars.
Yeah, but
like, you buy a car, you instantly lose.
Yeah,
like,
but maybe. But what about them? I'm sure you'll agree with this as well. When they get to that kind of like 250 mark, they'll stay there forever.
Last. Yeah, completely.
So they'll lose like maybe 55, 60% of their value, and that's down to like how well you keep them. But then I reckon we're going to do up your 50 quidders, and they'll be worth
20 quid.
350. Yeah, 20 quidders and 50 quidders.
I think there'll be like 200s.
I don't know. They're low impact debt. We're going to work some magic on them. So I reckon we'll show what we can do in terms of repairs, and I guarantee the value of that board will be a good buy at sort of around 300 quid mark, I'd say. So you haven't bought anything? Are you putting anything interested online?
I think we are putting something interesting online.
Ooh.
So it is definitely board at the moment.
Definitely interesting.
Yeah. Definitely interesting. Like board at the moment, so there was like a flurry of orders on this board, sort of like when it first came out. Still getting loads of orders on it, but this was one of the first ones. And actually, this particular customer ordered a 6.3 and a 6.4 in the pedestrian ship in this Volan gloss finish. I mean, when people come in and look at this board, it's one of the most beautiful boards I've seen come out of it. It's very sort of minimalistic, but it's stunning, and the tint on it is really, really subtle.
She's a beaut.
Yes, the deposits went down on them, but circumstance dictate that their customer wasn't actually able to complete the sale. So we now have a 6.3 and a 6.4 Volan gloss tin pedestrian ship that will be going online.
What's Volan?
Volan is a type of fiberglass that uses a slightly different finish, which supposedly creates a slightly stronger, more easy bond with the actual resin. It used to be...
it's actually non-washed, so it's unbleached cloth, which makes it stronger in the strand. And so it's a bit like your hair.
Because it's not bleached.
Yeah, it's like your hair dyes, bleaching it,
Gives it a kind of retro filter, but it's like...
It is, that's what all glass used to look like. That's why cut laps were invented, weren't they? But like,
it's supposed to be slightly stiffer, slightly springy. You see it like in the Volan sort of like fins. It's supposed to have a bit more flex, a bit more projection out of them, basically. Yeah. So it's a beautiful material on a beautiful board, finished beautifully.
Only thing wrong with it, someone's name.
Oh god, tiny little name on the stringer.
What
Jose.
name? If your name's Jose, we've got the board for you. Why can't it just be Dave?
I don't know what price. I need to calculate because that is like a £1,100 board. Still, when you count all the glass and the gloss that goes into it, it's hours extra work getting it to that kind of like finish, and it's just a name. But we'll probably be somewhere around the £900 mark.
Wait, that's the electric acid winner, isn't it?
Exactly that.
3 years in a row.
Yeah, and we do have a demo, which is 11. Yeah. So we got a demo in an epoxy tech because we were super proud of this board, like da-da, and then we realised we put the wrong plugs in. So that's cool. But we got a demo, so if you want to try 511 out or just have a little feel of it, you're more than welcome. We've also got the Dave Rastovich fins that are like wobbled fins that we can maybe put a shot of here somewhere.
Yeah.
So you can see them because they're really interesting.
I really want to try that setup. I still haven't tried it.
Yeah, it's a sick looking thing.
You still got those fins?
Yeah, in my car.
Yeah, and they're on the futures bases, aren't they?
Yeah.
So you can get them with the board as well. Nice. Well, look out for that on the stock boards page on the Collab website. Right. So, not a huge amount happened. We had the first QS of the season. WSL. Some of the British surfers were competing. Alice Barton got a quarter-final finish, which was really good, and she lost. I don't know why, but I always feel like this is better. She lost to the person who went on to win.
Oh yeah, totally.
It's like
in the World Cup rugby or anything like that, if we get kicked out, I'm like, I hope they go on and win because
because she basically got second.
Yeah.
Like, so she lost in the quarters, but she lost to the eventual winner, who's just on fire the whole event.
Bad waves though as well, hey?
It was tricky waves. Save for everyone.
Yeah.
But, like, at the end of the day, it's definitely it's like an attitude and fearlessness, because who's got better waves? France, England, Spain or Portugal?
England, best waves in the world, right?
Who's got the weakest waves?
England.
Out of everyone I just said. So why aren't English people winning in the weaker waves? We struggle more. And I'm sure, so like...
I prefer surfing smaller waves in the comp.
Yeah?
I had this conversation over the weekend, I don't know I've forgotten who with. Someone else who's doing board masters, and I was literally saying I hope it's small. I feel like
Good attitude.
I feel like my boards are on point for small waves.
Yeah. Does it require more skill to surf?
Yes.
Better on a smaller wave, or when it's big, is it more?
No. Well, ask yourself that question. I 100%.
Yeah.
I can't surf small waves. I can't even I'm straight on a foamy
Put me against anyone on the QE in bigger waves, they're probably going to get me.
Well, so if we did a round of knockout surfing in small waves, what you're basically saying is you'll beat everybody.
Yeah, I'll win.
on the jam.
Chat is there.
All right, well, look for the space. So we're going to be doing another updated version of our surf comp, the USC. We've got some horns, we've got an app with a judging system on it, and we have some coloured boards so the surfers can know exactly what's going on. There's swell order this week, so we're going to book some heats in just to have another practice of the format, so watch this space for that. Who else didn't I say? I butted in when you were talking about something interesting, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I was just going to say quickly, Pat made a heat or two, but he was seeded already, so I think he got round 32. Stan, unfortunately, and the rest of them went out in the first round, which is, it almost feels normalised, but I know they're all surfing better, so it's just if any of you lot are watching this, just fight a bit more. Just you got 20 minutes, flipping send it. Stop thinking about what happens if you lose or what happens if you don't surf this wave right. Just be in the moment. You've just done everything in that whole week to get to that point. Don't get to that point and let it pass you by. At least just go down swinging. Someone could outsurf you, that's fine, but not to get the waves, not to give yourself the chances, and to go out, leave that heat with that feeling of, oh no, it happened again. It didn't happen again. It happened because you let it happen. So just come on.
It's what Boardmasters is next, I think, on the QS.
It's Boardmasters early August.
Yeah. Oh mate, I'm so confused now.
I think it's Boardmasters next.
What's in 3 weeks?
Yeah.
3 weeks Boardmasters coming up, home territory.
Let's go.
Yeah, hopefully Lucas is back as well. He's definitely surfing really well. Seems to be a bit more smoothed out, obviously because he's taking things easier.
Yeah.
But it looks good.
It's probably good for it.
Yeah, it looks good. It does look good. So yeah, hopefully Lucas is in the mix again to win the Boardmasters. And if not Lucas, then someone else, one of the other UK guys or Irish guys, I'd absolutely love to see do it. We had a good few of them in the finals last year with G-Man. Pat in the final, G-Man in the semi. So sick. So yeah, come on, keep my fingers crossed for that one. Yeah. And then all our teams over in the Euros this week. So good luck to Team Ireland, Scotland, Wales, England and Channel Islands. Go and smash it against the best. You've got nothing to lose, so let's have it. And hopefully we get some decent placed finishers in all the different categories. And just remember, the highest place GB surfer will go on to represent the GB squad in the ISC Worlds, which is the seeding system for the Olympics. So you're not just going for the European title, you're going for something potentially much bigger. So that's really interesting. But that's starting, I want to say in 2 days' time, I think. 2 or 3 days' time.
On the exact
yeah, they're all travelling over today. So got some exciting news. We've got a new brand launching. Are you interested in a UK-made bio epoxy recycled polystyrene blown in the UK? So we're cutting out all of the...
So blanks made in the UK.
Blanks made in the UK.
Board made in the UK.
Board made in the UK. High bio content resin. It's the lowest impact sustainable board for sure made in the UK. It's going to be nice and light for your performance. It's going to be ultra strong as well, so it can take some knocks, because we've got a brand new construction which is using recycled poly, just some impact resistance
PET
materials as well. So it's a new formula, and it's going to be priced to match Chinese and Taiwanese imported boards, so they're going to be really cost effective as well. We've got the blanks that are sitting in that room. They look absolutely epic. This is a year in the making for us, and we cannot wait to launch that brand. So we will do a video on it when we've got some physically made surfboards, so we can walk you through the tech and the idea. 2 to 3 weeks they'll be out, wouldn't they? A shaper's 2 to 3 weeks. 4 to 5 to 6. Yes, so I'm really excited for that. But it's, we're working hard on creating content that people want to watch, and we hope adds something to the pile of surfing, especially from the UK. But it's the same thing with our boards. We're always working on what can we do to make huge impacts for the consumer and for us as a company. So that brand is a massive part of it. If we can legitimately give someone a really good reason why they shouldn't be buying imported boards that are using poor materials and low labour costs in other countries, and can buy one that's UK made, recycled materials, high bio content resins, and it's genuinely a product that's been designed for your waves and your ability of surfing levels, and that's what we want to get behind. So come on, oh god, like it's Monday, but I'm like, I haven't even had any Monster.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Monster. I might even have a sip. Come on.
I'm having a watered down classic.
Didn't need it. Didn't need it. Woo! Anything else? Feels like we've blown through it all.
I didn't think so.
No?
It's like going to be an interesting week of waves.
Yes.
What videos you do this week?
This week, well, USC, at least one heat of USC coming out.
Yeah.
How much does a surfboard cost? Although we might not get that produced in a week. Depends, doesn't it?
We'll see.
Yeah. If that's out Friday, then lucky you. If not, it'll be next Friday.
Don't we need to do an Evening Star review?
We have got to do the Evening Star review. We'll do the Evening Star review. I'm sorry, but we haven't filmed that because Tom had a couple of days off extra in a muddy field somewhere. So we'll get on that one. I wanted Tom to be there for that because he's been surfing it the most. So
Wave pool thing in the works.
Yes. We're going to do a wave pool edit as well, which isn't just, hey, here's us surfing. We're going to talk about the best boards, the best settings, what pros think about it, what regular surfers who surf there who aren't pros think about it, what coaches think about it, what youngsters think about it, and what we think about it. So we're going to give you hopefully a step-by-step guide of what to learn, expect, and potentially grow from it when you're using wave pools. So that's coming out as well. It's slightly different content where we're producing it a little bit. There's more production value gone in rather than the kind of raw sort of side of things that we normally focus on. So just to see if you guys like that. Like for example, when we're going to cost a board out, there's 3 impacts of a board's pricing. One is the labour, one is the material costs, and one is the factory that you're making it, where you're making it. So you can have your factory in a country that does really cheap rents. You can have your labour in a place that's really low labour costs, and you can also use really cheap materials. You know, we're going to go through how much the surfboard costs for your one-man band, for your standard UK factory, all the way to sort of huge factories in Australia, America, Thailand, China. Give you a real concept of how much goes into making a surfboard, and when you're buying a surfboard in the shop for £600 to £900, how much of it is going back to the industry, so to speak, and how much is going in middlemen's pockets, and how much is going on distribution networks, and so on and so forth. So hopefully that'll be really interesting, and we're going to do it in a slightly different edit, aren't we? A little bit more produced. So yeah, look out for that one. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Enjoy your week. There's waves this week. It's going to be a little bit stormy, but it's going to be plenty of size around, which is nice for the summer, and I bet everyone's toasted after this weekend. So yeah, it should be good. See you next time. Bye, Z's.